One word that would describe this project would be life-changing.
Hope.
Different. Well, that's going to take some time, yeah. Give me moment in movement with the hyphens. One word.
Is revolutionary too big of a word?
Ooh, you can see that.
Maybe revolutionary. Never seen anything like this before.
I'm Dr. Geeta Reddy. I'm the principal investigator of the EXCAPE-URMI project. I would say that my primary job is to start fires, to think about, to just plant these little seeds, these little flames with the hope and the intention that they would actually pick up and other people would light these fires all around the world. I spent my PhD trying to understand how racial identity was constructed in Malaysia and Singapore. The colonial hangovers, as I call them, being very much present in our contemporary life, really sparked my interest into looking what other ways we were still holding on to colonial legacies.
My name is Inbanila Sugumar. I am the project manager and the storytelling lead for EXCAPE-URMI. I think art makes academia more accessible to most people and makes more of a visceral connection to them because these collective that we work with, they're co-researchers. But how do they then access this academic space of what it means to analyze and synthesize data and interpret it? I suppose generate knowledge from lived experiences.
My name is Pavitra and I'm the fieldwork assistant for this project. The methods of research that I knew about growing up or being exposed in medicine and the methods that was used in this research is very different. The type of research that I am familiar with is very based on you ask people questions, you extract the answers from them, the information from them, so it's the researcher has more power. This fieldwork where I've noticed that there is no hierarchy. It's very flat-based. You are the researcher and the co-researcher and you are not extracting information from them. They are the researchers of their life and they share the information about themselves.
We made sure that we weren't just asking questions and sort of harvesting answers that we need for data, but rather sharing parts of our lives as well, so it's more equal and we're both equally vulnerable. So they know as much about us as we know about them.
I'm Leah. I'm the fieldwork assistant and social media manager for EXCAPE-URMI. I think that in terms of how we see Malaysian Indian women represented online, there is a lot of focus on their plight and their struggle, but not as much on the aspect of resilience. And so I feel that this project is also helping to draw focus and attention to that.
Hi, my name is Kevin Buffman. I'm the communications lead for the EXCAPE-URMI project. So one of the biggest challenges for this project was to look at the overall data and analysis that we collected, and it was a huge amount of data that was collected, into very accessible formats, that people, the general public itself, can actually read, digest, and also understand.
Photovoice in particular is an excellent tool in understanding how people think, act, and behave. We invite our research collective to think about a topic from any angle that they wish to. And so what we offer them are certain tips on how photographs can be taken, but we allow them to determine what is actually taken, when they want to take this, and how these photographs can be taken. And so there's a lot of agency that this method allows us and offers us in understanding phenomena. So a digital exhibition allows us to think outside the box, to find ways that we can reach to the heart of the matter, kind of dispel of all of these notions that knowledge can only be produced in an academic environment. So it's a very powerful space that we can allow for the transcending of knowledge production beyond academic environments to take place. Lots of academics are interested in understanding precarity, understanding coloniality, understanding how we can move forward to imagine these decolonial futures where we are liberated.
I would hope that the women that we've met throughout this project continue to be resilient, I guess promoting this project and creating a more widespread message that it also reaches other communities of a similar nature, and that we get to see more of these stories come out and also this nature of resilience.
enacting change might be slower. There's going to be a lot of negotiations and compromises that we don't want to make principally, like within ourselves. But yet we have to, in order to push the movement just an inch forward, even if it's not leaps ahead.
I think it would be nice to have a future where Malaysian Indian women are able to do the things that they want to do without being held back by societal expectations.
From the composite stories that we showcase on the website, there was a particular section from the story that kind of spoke to me. So Grandma had a big dream to drive a motorbike and get a license. She wanted to travel the world, but she couldn't do any of that because your great-grandparents were very strict. They would say things like, "You'll faint and fall if you drive," and wouldn't let me get a license. They wouldn't even let me go out on my own. I was always under supervision. The same thing happened with your grandfather too. But you, don't be like me, be brave. To me, that kind of really encapsulates some of the spirit of these women, you know. They have really embodied a lot of these lessons that they've learned from their ancestors, and they're now rebuilding their lives or building their lives for their future and also for their children as well.
Malaysian Indian women want to be heard and want to be recognized for their strength, for their resilience, for the immense capacity for change that they are birthing into this world. I would like to offer a very small, part in this entire microcosm.